We've made things better, cheaper, faster, but today we needed someone's help to make it bigger. Matt Stonie. Look, I like to make things that are big. I'm not gonna lie, people have roasted me for it before.
Who can finish this?
It's family style. Don't you wanna serve more than one person? What, are you gonna make one recipe and then just leave it there and it's, oh, all right, all done. Then I started thinking, what if we just combined all the servings into one thing so you stop roasting me? This has to be single-handedly one of the biggest dumpies in history. Or maybe not, I have no idea. We're gonna go on the Guinness Book of World Records and there's gonna be like, you know, Matt's here to show us what's what.
I've eaten 373 dumplings in 10 minutes. This better be a big dumpling.
The dumpies are gonna be plentiful. He's gonna cook alongside us. He's gonna do his best to keep up with me and I guess I'll try my best to, let's be honest, I'm not gonna eat this thing. With all that being said, are you ready? Are you ready for this?
I am more than ready, I'm excited.
Let's do this. What's your experience with dough making?
I've never made it. Seen it in movies and TV.
Movies and TV is here.
I think you're gonna have a harder time making the dumpling than I'm gonna eat it. It's a huge dumpling.
You're making it. Go.
Okay.
It's all measured just for you. A little salty salt. All right, mix it up by hand. Whisk it up in there you go. So all the water goes in. Main reason I'm doing this part for you is because the water's really hot and I don't feel heat in my hands anymore. So,
superpower.
I need it. At this point, I think it's ready. So you're gonna need this, folding it over itself, pushing away from you, folding it over itself, pushing away. If you're not cranking your dumpy at, what time is it?
2:10. 2:14.
Wow. I just need you to wrap this up nice and tight.
Tight enough?
That looks,
it probably looks horrible.
that's pretty bad. This is the wrapping method of the restaurant industry.
I'm learning.
One end over, press it down.
That is technique.
And then one over again, press it down. This goes under, and then this goes under, and then now.
I'm impressed. That's so far been the most impressive thing today.
That's what we do. That's gonna rest. Cutting board. You do have incredible eating skills. I don't know what your knife skills are.
I don't know either, honestly.
We can either do that one, or we could do this one.
Oh, I mean, we gotta go with the bigger one, right?
See, size does matter, Pano. Got a bag of meat.
Oh, that meat.
It does shrink. Are we scaring Matt Stonie right now? Oh, shit, okay. No, Matt's gonna do all this himself, all right. Good luck, Matt.
I don't know what's next, though.
Matt Stonie's jacked and can cook. I don't know what the I'm gonna do now. Are you not really tasting it as much as you're eating it, or do you taste it and do you acknowledge that you're tasting it?
Like, you don't taste it like the taste buds, but like, it's kind of like how you don't taste the heat when it's a hot day, but you just feel like garbage. Yeah, good food goes down much quicker, much faster.
I feel like I'm eating as fast as you. And then I look at a video and I'm like, nope, no, I am not. Nope. These look great. We got our onion, we have our cabbage. You're gonna take one piece, smash it. Matt, I'll be honest, you're like one of my best helpers I think I've ever had. I'm not going to help you when you're eating it, just for the record.
It's all good. I probably wouldn't want your help anyways.
I also get really farty.
I definitely don't want his help now. There's a lot of garlic in this.
Garlic in, ginger in. We got all the ingredients like actually in there. It's a slightly higher fat pork. So you said that it doesn't matter how much fat is in it just matters how much it weighs.
Yeah, the higher the fat, sometimes the easier.
But I always get more full faster whenever I eat something fatty. I'm full, I'm farting, it's like, it's a nightmare.
The contest isn't if you can hold in a fart or not. The contest is if you can eat it fast. And this
guy gets
whatever happens afterwards, you don't worry about it.
Salt, that's gonna go in. It seems like a lot, but you gotta remember, we've got 4 pounds of meat here. The soy sauce, the same thing. We're gonna kind of do it to taste. So what kind of soy sauce do you usually use, Matt?
God, I'm gonna have so many complexes after. I don't have a favorite soy sauce. I don't have a sharp knife like you. I'm gonna feel so empty.
It doesn't matter how empty you feel because you won't be. You're gonna be full of the biggest dumpy. Meat is done. Did a great job,
yeah.
All you. How much experience do you have with the sous vide?
I don't even know what that word, I know what it means. None.
Is this your first sous vide eating challenge?
I guess so.
Seal this one into this back bag. Why does it suck on it when it seals it? I didn't ask for the suck. We got a nice little seal. Now this is our receptacle for our meat. You see how there's all these air pockets? We're gonna treat this sort of like an Olympic sport. I want you to use gravity. Suction into there. Let's go! Oh my goodness! Good Lord! Look at that. That's a big round of applause right there for Matt Stonie. Thank you. Matt, I've never seen more beautiful meat than yours. What?
Oh my, okay.
Come on now, don't give up on me now.
Do you do that even when the cameras aren't going?
You know, I do, yeah. I usually am smacking my meat when the cameras are off. Yeah.
Let's go.
Oh, sorry, flat looking thing, right? What we're gonna do to keep this cylindrical is we're gonna kind of make this into a sausage essentially. Kitchen twine. Are you good at tying
like
knots?
a shoe?
Yeah. This thing won't burst at the seams, we ain't gonna let it, all right? That's a good knot. My son, our son.
Our son. Oh, don't put it that way, man. I gotta eat it in like 30 minutes.
Oh, our nephew. It's edge to edge. All the water in here is gonna be exactly 130 Fahrenheit. Well, it doesn't float. So this is gonna stay in there for 2 hours. So we're just gonna stay in here for 2 hours. Wow, that wasn't that bad. I felt like that was pretty easy.
Just blew by.
Yeah, we've got a log of meat. It's really not all that different from a meatloaf, except it's perfectly cooked. We have a finished dough.
Sweet.
Little flour down. Matt, since you were the one that gave birth to this, I think that you should be the one to put it out of its misery.
What shape are we going for? Like,
We want round and we want it to be pretty thin. So just start like rolling this way and a little this way. Try to like coerce it. Don't let it tell you what to do.
absolutely not.
You're the master of this dough's entire life. It gets to be eaten by the one and only Matt Stonie. That's how it goes.
That's a pretty violent way to go.
If you had to choose the one way to die, what would it be?
Happy. It's like a large pizza.
This looks great. I'm blown away. You did really good. You were supposed to not be able to do this. Pull this guy out. Woo, it's hot. You ever seen one of these, Vikram? That bounce. You know it's a good sign when your meat bounces, you know? I mean, it smells like a dumpling.
Oh yeah.
A bit more meat than we need. I'm just trimming this down ever so slightly. We're still gonna get a weigh in. I'm just gonna flatten this so it doesn't roll. Here we go. What if I did it at the top?
Yeah?
Yes. A little bit of water, help it here. Everybody's holding their breath. This is gonna work, guys. Combine the two here. Cure that nicely. It's looking kind of dumpling-esque. I think I'm gonna give it some pleating, actually. I've never pleated a dumpling this large. Make sure the pleats look good. Whenever things get big, it's actually harder to work with. You think they'd be harder if they're smaller. Big gyoza.
I was worried for a second. That turned out really good.
So, not to flex, but this new oven does have a steam function. Steam your dumpling however you can. This is not going to fit in a steamer basket. This is not gonna fit in your pot. This is not a butt cheaper. We don't have parchment. We're using cabbage because cabbage repels dough. It's like a bed. This is sturdy. You do not want a loose dumpy.
Grow up so fast.
They go off into the steam oven so fast. Yeah, they always come back. They always come back. They do come back. So I have no idea how long this is gonna take because I've never made a giant dumpling. I'm gonna say 8 minutes. The time has come. That is a very large dumpling. It didn't fall apart.
Yeah, it didn't fall apart.
It looks exactly like a dumpling, just a giant dumpling. Brush it with a little sesame oil, you bring it back to life, keep it nice, you know.
I've never seen a giant dumpling this beautiful before. And it's standing upright too.
Let's weigh this. What does that say? Wow, exactly 5.
This is exciting. I have no idea what I'm gonna do. I haven't even thought this far.
We have one of the greatest, if not the greatest, competitive eater in the world here today, eating the largest dumpling you've ever seen. But that doesn't stop a man like this. 3, 2, 1, go! All right, he's going in. Oh, he's going. Wow, goodness gracious! I've never seen this before in my entire life. He's starting with the corner piece. I'm blown away. It's already a quarter way down. He's using water. He's working his way through it. Goodness, this is eating at its finest. Look at it, and it's still staying together. Oh my God. 42 seconds, corners down, he's chewing away, it's still standing up. This feels like a flex for me just as much as it's a flex for him. My sides are hurting. Big dumpy, the largest bites a human being can do. We're sitting at 1/3 of a dumpling done. He's almost at a half. I've never seen a human being do this before. He's shaking it up. We're at the 3/4 waypoint. I'm like nervous for your fingers, man. I think this is gonna be an under 6-minute dumpy. He's eating this entire dumpling faster than it took to cook the dumpling. You got this, Matt. Yeah! We're at the last 10%, last 8%. Finish it with the sauce strong, 1 bite. 5 minutes and 55 seconds. Matt Stonie, the God, he is here. Single-handedly, one of the most scary things I've ever experienced in my life.
Delicious.
I don't know any other human being in the world that could ever eat a gyoza of that stature that quickly. Matt, thank you for being here. And more specifically, thank you everyone for watching. Don't forget, Matt Stonie, everybody. Link in the description. Don't forget to subscribe, and we love you. If you enjoyed this video or you learned something, leave a like, subscribe, and we'll see you next time.